Hello ladies and gentlemen, this is the Scar Remix, and I am here today to talk about the Crucible. Now, the Crucible's got a kind of mismatch, kind of workaround a little bit just because of the patch that just recently came out, and it changed the Crucible a little bit, mostly pulse rifles. Now with the pulse rifle, what happened to the pulse rifles in the patch was it got a 9.8% percent damage buff, and honestly, it's really changing the metagame of Crucible, meaning the way players are playing now. There's not a lot of people that know about this, but I think one of the best exotics to use in the Crucible that, people are using right now, to other people, not me, is Thorn, Last Word, and Vex Mytho Class. Them are probably, probably Last Word and Thorn are probably the most used primary guns in Crucible right now. They're just used constantly. Thorn is like really easy to get a hold of. All you have to do is do an exotic bounty, and I mean, it's kind of unfair. But then again, it gives players that don't get a lot of exotics in the beginning, and that gives them a chance in the Crucible, which is understandable. And they nerfed a little bit of the hand cannons. I haven't been killed by them a lot because their accuracy and range has been decreased by, by a little bit. Sorry. And assault rifles accuracy and range has been debuffed. And I think there's another debuff. I can't think about it. Meaning it's been decreased in a certain variation. What I mean by debuff. And I really think pulse rifles are the best things in the Crucible. For one reason, most of the maps in the Crucible are medium to long range. There's about, I can think two that are pretty close up, but then there's quite a bit of space that you can find. And pulse rifles are really meant for that. They're meant for medium and long range. And not a lot of people know this. That's why I'm putting this video out to, maybe change y'all's metagame. Use a pulse rifle. Just, if it's got really good stats, let's say it has a legendary pulse rifle that has explosive rounds or something like that for one of its perks, that's fantastic. If you have bad juju, I give that a try because, one, every time you get a kill, your mag refills. Not meaning you have unlimited ammo, but from your ammo reserve, your mag gets fully, you don't have to reload it at all. It's pretty good. But the other exotic pulse rifle in the game is called the Red Death. Now, this is my PvP setup. Of course, I have to be level 32, but I usually use the Helm of Most Light and I use Striker, but I've kind of been changing my playstyle with Defender, and then I put on the Helm of Saint 14. It is a fantastic exotic helmet. I've had it for the longest time. I've wanted it since the game came out, so I love it. Sorry for clearing my throat so much. And the Red Death is it's just amazing. I have two of these. I got it from the Volta Glass. The first one I got from Volta Glass Atheon, and then the second one I got from Crota or Deathsinger. I can't remember. And the stats for this weapon are off the charts. I think they buffed this weapon just because of its low fire rate, and I think they increased the fire rate because I remember people talking about it that its fire rate was very, very slim. I mean, just look at its stats. Its impact is not that bad. Its range is pretty decent. Its stability is not pretty good. Its reload speed is amazing. Its rate of fire for pulse rifles, pretty good. And then for the impact of how the rate of fire is, it's out of this world. This weapon is destructive. The first time I used it, I went on a 15 killing spree on Venus, on one of the Venus maps. Or no, it was the Earth map, my bad. I can't remember. I can't explain it, but it's just so good. I haven't had the chance to level it up. I didn't think about leveling up because, I didn't think it fit my playstyle. And I've been using the Vex Mytho class for PvP mostly. But the Red Death's just taking it over. Don't get me wrong, the Vex Mytho class is still worth like going to get and using for PvP. Just if you get this weapon, just try it out. Keep a medium to long range. I'll show y'all more gameplay, not in this video, but the future videos I put out. It's just, this gun's fantastic. It looks fantastic. And the sight on it is insane. I'll show y'all more gameplay of it and everything. I've been enjoying myself playing PvP non-stop. I'm like, been hammering it. And I've only lost like maybe 2 games today. I've been playing it like, I played like, what, 25? So, understand if you don't have this gun, because I don't think he's ever sold it. I think he sold it maybe once, like in the beginning of the game. And I'm lucky enough to have 2 of them. I'm still hunting for the Galvahorn and Thunderlord. Oh man, I still have not gotten those, but I did buy the Universal Remote. That gun is very OP. If you didn't buy it, I feel bad for you for the next couple days when people max it out, because it's a unique perk on it that any other guns don't have. I don't know what it's called. It's when it aims down sight, it increases its range and accuracy. It's not even fair. I mean, just because it does kinetic damage, doesn't mean it's not good. Like, it's PvP. Oh my god, it's so good. I don't use shotguns myself. I mean, I do use shotguns, but I don't use a Universal Remote. Like, I have it right here. But anyways, the only reason I'm really talking about this is because of the new meta involved with pulse rifles getting big, I wouldn't say big, but a pretty good buff. And I don't see a lot of people using pulse rifles. I barely get killed by them at any times. I can't believe I don't see enough people using pulse rifles. I still see people using like Thorn and everything, and I'm not getting killed by it anymore. I'm still getting killed by Last Word up close and stuff, but Thorn, I haven't been killed by Thorn forever. And I don't know, Red Death just changed me. Like, I can deal with snipers. I can deal with hand cannons and medium range. I can deal with assault rifles. People that have the Soros Regime, you've been using it, even though it's been nerfed, meaning it's been debuffed, you need to stop using it. It's not good anymore. I mean, if you have it and you don't have anything else, I mean, it's good, but the Soros Regime is just not killing as efficiently as it was, and the Red Death is outstanding. I have to give props to this weapon. It has made it to the top of my list, and I don't usually say that to a lot of weapons. It's not my PvE weapon, it's my PvP weapon. Like, this thing is my baby. I don't have it really leveled up just because I've been using it for the day and maybe yesterday. Its perks is unflinching. It's easier to aim this weapon under fire using this weapon. So, if, let's say, a person has, I guess, a scout rifle for pretty long range or medium range, and maybe somebody else has a pulse rifle, which I really haven't seen anybody use it, I mostly win. Because it's either they hit me, I still hit them, and then their flinching knocks them off aim, and I just win the gunfight. Snapshot, aiming this weapon is incredibly fast. Not really a big deal. I'm probably not going to put that on. High caliber rounds, pretty much. I get confused whenever I read this, but I finally understand what this means. If you shoot somebody now, it staggers them longer, meaning the flinch on them will be greater, I believe. Single point sling. Never heard of this before. Switch weapons faster, move quicker while aiming. Oh, so this is like 2 perks combined. That's not that bad. I don't know which one I'm going to use. Red Death. Each kill heals you and speeds up reload. I've seen gameplay of that, and it saves you so much. I don't know if it instantly heals you or, like, you know, it goes zzz. I've no idea how it works, so it'd be good for the hard Crota, or Crota period, if you don't want to grab Chalice. Sometimes I just don't even bother getting it, because I'm just so used to hard. But this weapon just, it hits like a truck. Like, the Sorcerer's Gene used to hit people and like, why is this even in the game? It's basically how this is. You just have to really play smart and choose where you're standing. It's so good. Like, I'll show y'all more gameplay of it and everything. I hope y'all liked my Iron Banner video of doing the bubble stupidity thing. It's that was fun. But that's it, you guys. That's all I wanted to show you, and what I really wanted to talk about, because I felt like I really needed to make this video and people really don't understand right now. So thank you guys for watching. If you liked what you saw, please subscribe and please press that like button, and I will see you guys